Hello, it is Sergeant here, and welcome to Ranked number 2. Now, if you don't know what Ranked is before we get into this episode, it is where I go through and rank my comics from my latest comic haul, from my least favorite to my favorite. And I have 5 books here for you guys. Also, I got these books like a week ago, or not. No, I got these over a week ago, I think now. I actually can't remember anymore. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I got these last Tuesday, and it's definitely been a while. Like I finished I finished reading these 2 or 3 days ago, I think. Like the day after I made the comic haul video, because I made the comic haul video late. So yeah. But anyway, yes, I have some books to rank today. Also, I have a comic haul that will come out not long after this, hopefully, as long as I don't get interrupted, because I'm not sure if I will. I got a all-new comic haul coming out, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to give you hints, because there's only 4 books in that haul. But anyway, we're here to rank the books from my last comic haul, my all-new comic haul number 2. So, I'm going to show you the books that we have to rank today. We have All New All Different Defenders, issue number 12. We have Invincible Iron Man, issue number 12. Also, I'm missing Invincible Iron Man number 11. I've learned that. I forgot that I didn't pick number 11 up, and it's not in my pull list, so my store's been messing up lately. They keep not putting things in my pull list. Like, they missed Invincible Iron Man number 11, Spider-Woman number 9, and International Iron Man number 5. Putting those in my pull list. And that's like the 3 I know of so far, for sure. We have the Uncanny Avengers issue number 11. We have All New All Different Avengers annual issue number 1. And Deadpool number 16, a Civil War 2 tie. Okay, so my number 5, my least favorite, is gonna go to All New All Different Avengers annual number 1. Now don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this. Actually, my favorite part of this was like the first story. Just the reactions that Miss Marvel had when she read the first story, but like I like the background story that was like her in her fan fiction. But like the first fan fiction story she read, I thought it was funny because her reactions to it, because Marvel, like the original Captain Marvel, was like came back to life and was sexist and stuff after Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, like, died, and for Miss Marvel and passed on. Captain Marvel named her, then he returned back to life. He was being sexist and stuff. It was a whole sexist story, but it was kind of funny because Miss Marvel's reactions to the whole thing, and I liked that. There was some good stories in here, some good little stories, but I don't know. It just felt kind of, I don't know. The main story itself were her fanfiction problems, and then the ending was great. But I'm not gonna say too much more about this. I'll let you guys decide if you want to pick this up. If you are reading the All New All Different Avengers series, I recommend you pick it up. If you just kind of think about maybe picking the annual up to see how it is, I would not recommend this be your first delve. I don't recommend you delve in with the annual, unless you read Miss Marvel and like Miss Marvel, then maybe delve into this annual, because this is basically a Miss Marvel book. This really kind of should have been, I don't know, this was a it makes sense because it was also about her teammates, but it kind of could have been a Miss Marvel annual in a way. But whatever, we're just gonna stop here, and I'm gonna move on to my number 4, which I'm actually having a hard time ranking these books, but I'm going to give it to Deadpool number 16. This was really good also. I really did enjoy this. This cover is great. This was great. This didn't have like anything to do with Civil War 2 really, that I noticed from my first read. This kind of gave the background story on how Deadpool got his like new reputation of a good guy. We got to see how Solo saved the president, blah blah blah, and that was a really good story. I really enjoyed that. Solo is a cool character who's one of the mercs for money, so that was good. I just thought it was good, and it looks like I know Madcap, it turns out, is not dead. Also, spoiler Well, you should know that if if you know what's coming out in the upcoming months. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna move on to my number 3, and that is gonna be All New, All Different Avengers, issue number 12. This was a great way to end the Annihilus storyline, the Annihilus arc. I really enjoyed this issue yet again. This was kind of an underwhelming haul in a way, but at the same time, I really did enjoy these books, and I really did need to get most of these books. I really should have noticed that I didn't get Invincible Iron Man number 11. That bugs me. Nonetheless, it's still in my top 2, so I mean, whatever. But yeah, this is really good. I love this. The teamwork of this team in this issue to defeat Annihilus and destroy his cannon was great. I love the character interactions with this team. It's sad because All New, All Different Avengers is ending, and it's going to split off into 2 different series with All New Wasp for Jane Foster, Captain America, Sam Wilson, and Iron Man, Tony Stark, sticking on this team and add in Hercules and Peter Parker, Amazing Spider-Man. And then it's going to split off with Miles Morales, Miss Marvel, and Nova into a series called Champions, and they're going to add Cyclops, Totally Awesome Hulk, Amadeus Cho, and Vision's daughter from his series. And actually, Vision's also going to be in the Avengers series too. I keep forgetting with that. That's the character I forget. So it kind of sucks because I really do like this team, but I have a feeling that both of those series are going to be good, and I kind of want to pick up both of those series, but I don't know how that's going to work. Because moving on to my number 2, which will feel my number 1, but number 2 is Invincible Iron Man issue number 12. Because Invincible Iron Man is also ending. We have 2 more issues. Well, I have 3 more issues to get because I missed number 11, but we have 2 more issues, number 13 and 14. The last issue was 14, and then it's going to relaunch in November. It's still called Invincible Iron Man, but it's going to be relaunched with a number 1 and a new character. Who's going to be Riri Williams, who has been introduced in this series, and her name's going to be Ironheart. If I pick that up, which right now this issue was amazing, I really did enjoy this issue, so I think I will be picking up the relaunched Invincible Iron Man also, especially if Brian Michael Bendis still writing, then that gives me reason to. I kind of hope the art team changes, but I don't mind the art team anymore. I kind of just hope it goes back to the original team, the Civil War II team or whatever, because they're great. This was a great issue. Like I said, the series ended at 14. It's gonna become Riri Williams series. I think International Iron Man is gonna keep going though with Tony Stark. So if you still want to read your Tony Stark stuff, then you still got International Iron Man, which I'm behind on. Also, I'm behind on my friggin' comics. But yes, this was an amazing issue, like I've said. This issue really ties into Civil War II, like a lot, which I've been waiting for it to really tie in. I mean, it has tied in some, but this is where it really ties in, so we get to see the aftermath of the Inhumans destroying Stark Industries, Japan, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I forget. But it's like Japan or Paris or something. I forget. But no, that's really good. This issue, Tony Stark returns from the dead. And everybody knows he's back now. Blah blah blah. Get to see more than Mary Jane. And you know what? That's all I'm going to talk about this. And we're going to move on to my number 1, which I'm pretty sure this is a monumentous occasion, because this is the first time the Uncanny Avengers has ranked at number 1. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it might not be. This is the first or second time that this is ranked in number 1. It might have with issue number 1 or one of the very first issues of this series. I can't remember, because that was a while. That was a long time ago now. Like, holy shit. That was literally. It's literally been. It's literally been not much off from a year since this series began. It's almost September. This series began in October. It's almost been a year. Wow. That was a year ago. It's basically been a year since All New, All Different Marvel started. It's been 11 months. Like, I can't believe that. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Like, some annuals are gonna start coming out and stuff, which is gonna add even more. I think an annual came out this week actually. But whatever. We gotta talk about the Uncanny Avengers issue number 11. This was really good. I really enjoyed this issue. We got to see Ultron basically not taken down, but we got to see Ultron basically battle everybody. Like they got all the Avengers basically are showing up in this series like now. Actually, like a big character in this was Vision. Vision came out and he's not even on this team. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Vision isn't on the Avengers team. He might be joining another team. I can't remember, but yeah. I really enjoyed Visions. I really enjoyed all the people that came in. And at the end of this issue, spoiler alert, Hulkbuster appears. Well, of course, Tony Stark in the Hulkbuster armor, but Hulkbuster comes, and it looks like him and Ultron are gonna throw down in the next issue. We also got to see Synapse return, and Dr. Voodoo kind of show up. Like the Avengers teammates, they kind of don't get as much time. Like Human Torch, Synapse, and Dr. Voodoo, they got a bit of time in this issue. Everybody got a bit of time from the Uncanny Avengers in this, and then we got some other Avengers like or other characters like Wasp and Vision in here, and Hulkbuster appeared at the end to Tony Stark. Captain Marvel appeared at one point. It was a stacked issue, like no joke. This was stacked. I can't remember if anybody else appeared, but this was really good. This was an incredible issue. I can't wait for the next issue, which is actually waiting at the shop for me, and I might be getting it in the next haul. Well, not the next haul, but the one after the one you guys are going to see today. And, yeah. Before I go any further and do my outro, the cover of the haul is going to go to Invincible Iron Man number 12. I just love this cover, like the destruction of Stark Industries. Oh, it's such a beautiful cover. And it's not even a friggin', it's a Deodato cover, I think. But, like, oh, I love this cover. Just Tony standing at the top with his Iron Man armor on, his helmet off. I love it. The devastated look of the character. The way he's, like, his head's looking down. Oh, whatever, though. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comments, and even share if you like to. Check out my Twitter, RJEpicGaming, at RJEpic1. Follow that and add notifications to, well, most times I don't do it right away because I forget, but I do link my videos to my Twitter. So even if you don't see my videos when they come up right away, you guys will know that I have new videos up because I will at some point link it to my Twitter. So I haven't even linked my last one or two, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later and peace out. And this outro, oh my god, I messed up. Okay, I was gonna say this outro was actually gone smoothly, and I'm gonna end this before I ramble too much. But that failed because I called it an intro, but whatever. Anyway, peace out. Peace. So quiet. Peace.